And when I kind of dive in, just to give people who are listening some more context, but I use a lot of the gene keys and also my human design in my work as well, even with just
Mhm.
like marketing and how I show up and use my voice and how
Yeah.
I kind of and how I show up through my business is all through my design, which I'm a
Hmm.
responder. So it's very, very interesting. So let's kind of dive in a little bit. Okay, and then we can get into the nitty gritties, a little bit of my chart. I don't mind sharing, but like, what are the energies of the planets?
So we mainly focus on the 7 main planets, which are the sun, moon, because the moon in astrology is a planet, sun, moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Saturn, Jupiter. Those are the ones, and Mercury. Those are the ones that we mainly focus on. Um, there's some aspects of Uranus and Neptune and Pluto that we can use as well, but because they weren't the main 7 when medical astrology was created, they don't have as much practical use as the main 7. So we focus on those. So every planet has an opposite balancing planet, except for Mercury. Mercury is the one that can balance all of them. So the sun is obviously the main sign that I look at, right? Because it governs our life force, it's our battery, and its energy is very hot and drying and warming, and it brings a lot of balance and heat to the body, and it brings a lot of life to the body. I can always tell just by talking to somebody who has not had enough sun in their life, and this can be physical sun, like going outside in the sun, or not have enough like warming in their life in some way, because they just look different, right? They have a lot of pallor to them. A lot of times they're very sluggish. They don't have a lot of energy. So the sun is very energizing. It's very warming. Whereas the moon is the opposite of the sun. It's very cooling. It's very moistening. It brings a lot of dampness, and it really governs the emotions and like the emotional waters and the physical waters of the body. And so its energy is a lot more like calming in a lot of ways, whereas the sun's is more like energizing and fiery, right? And then you have Venus and Mars, which balance each other. And Venus is, again, very similar to the moon. It's a very calming planet. It brings a lot of like energy into the chart in the way of being very moistening, very like peaceful in some ways, and it also, because it rules Taurus and Libra, it brings a lot of beauty into people's lives, and this can be physical beauty, mental beauty, like any of that.